What's going on, guys? And today we are going to be doing my Champions League group stage predictions. Obviously it's a bit early, but we're going to do it anyway. I hope you enjoy. Please like, please subscribe. We have to do this because obviously Premier League's not on the weekend. To do something different. Here we go. Let's go into group number 1. Alright, Group A consists of Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, and of course it is... Hold on, I forgot who it was. Who is it? Who is it? Oh yeah, it's Galatasaray. This is how I think it'll go. I think Bayern Munich will top this. I think they'll do it with ease. I think they possibly could go with 18 points twice in a row. I don't see Man United in Bayern Munich's level quite yet. Close, but they're not in that level quite yet. Obviously, there are two main favourites. That is obviously Manchester United and Bayern Munich. And then I'm going to put Man United through. I'm going to say Man United second, Bayern Munich first. But do not write off Galatasaray. They've had a really good window, bringing in a load of players, including Wilfried Zaha, which is a massive pickup. Brilliant signing that is. The Turkish league is doing bits, to be fair. And I'm not going to pretend to know anything about Copenhagen, to be fair. I don't really know anything much about the club, other than it's in like Croatia or somewhere like that. But yeah, so I'm going to go Bayern first, Manchester United second, in third going to Europa League it's Galatasaray, and in last we'll go with Copenhagen, just like that. Group B now, and it is Sevilla, Arsenal, PSV and Lens. Now, I think this is a really open group. Arsenal, their first time in the Champions League for a good 7-8 years, something like that. But I don't think this group is going to be so easy for them. Sevilla obviously won the Europa League. It's their tournament, really, isn't it? They did very well there. Lens obviously shocked in the Liga. And who was the other team? PSV. They did quite well. Second in the Eredivisie. These aren't going to be easy teams to beat for Arsenal. You've got to hope that Arteta's men do not underestimate these teams. They could really cause bits. Obviously, Lens' best player, or the main striker last season, has left. Openda has gone to RB Leipzig, so that might affect it quite a bit. But in first, I'm going to go Arsenal first. I think they can do it. They've got the quality. I think Arsenal first. In second place is really a tough one. These last 3 spots are going to be really up for grabs for anyone, really. I'm going to go second place PSV Eindhoven. And third place Sevilla, fourth Lens. Lens, I don't think they're strong enough for the competition, really. I don't think they are. Is it them? I think they also lost Fofana, didn't they? Well, I forgot his name. Centre mid. He's gone to Saudi Arabia. I know he's a good player for them. One of their best players, anyway. PSV. They have quite a good team. They have quite a good team. Obviously, they have lost Xavi Simons, which obviously was a bit of an L for them. But despite all this, I'm still going to say that PSV second, third place Sevilla, and last place Lens. Group 3, and if it does seem like I'm making things up on the spot, it is because I am making things up on the spot as we speak. Group 3, Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga and Union Berlin. Their first time in this tournament. They did quite well last season, didn't they? Was it 3rd or 4th in the Bundesliga? Either way, they've done a brilliant job. Real Madrid, definitely favourites to top this group, but I could see Napoli also getting to that first place spot. Madrid obviously fell short on the La Liga title last season. Also the Champions League, they were thrashed by Man City. But I have a feeling Napoli will top this group. I think Victor Osimhen, I think he stayed now, he stayed in the Serie A. I think he is going to carry Napoli into that first place spot. I think they're going to do a very good job. Napoli, they've lost some key players as well. They've lost Kim Min-jae, obviously. Tanguy Ndombele is gone. I don't know how key he was really, but he has left. So that could be a bit of an L for their squad depth. But I think Napoli first. In second, it has to be Real Madrid. I can't see them getting grouped at all. Just can't see it happening. Now, third and fourth place, I like Braga as well. They are obviously a Portuguese team. I'm not seeing much of them. I only know a few players from Braga, Horta being one. With this, I think Union Berlin are going to carry on in Europe, they're going to come third, and Braga are going to take fourth place. Real Sociedad and RB Salzburg of Austria. I think it's Inter and Benfica who are very likely to come up and top these group. But Real Sociedad could definitely pull an upset. I think they came fourth. It was fourth in La Liga last season that they came. They did quite well. We've got some decent players. Oyarzabal being one of them. Marina being another. I think that Inter Milan, obviously they had a good journey, didn't they, last season? They got to the final. A bit of an easy run, but respectable to say the least. I think they will top this group. And I think Benfica will come second. I just don't see Salzburg or Sociedad really challenging for it. Salzburg, obviously the king of youth talents, aren't they? The king of bringing up youth players. Obviously Karim Adeyemi being one of them, but he has obviously gone a few seasons ago. They do have players. They do have some pretty decent players, and for that reason, I'm going to do for a bit of a shocker. Sociedad fourth, Salzburg third. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. And here is Group E, one of the most underrated groups in the tournament. Atletico Madrid, Celtic, Lazio, and last off it is, hold on, let me just try and remember, it is Feyenoord, the champions of the Netherlands. I don't know. Atletico Madrid, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that club. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to try and not be biased, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Obviously they didn't make it out of the group last season, did they? They did shocking fourth in the group. Could happen again. Last season when Rangers was in Liverpool's group, we really thought that they were going to go through. People thought that they were going to do something. They nearly had the worst group of all time. I think they did. I think they were the worst team of all time. Like minus 18 goal difference or something like that. Fans do not carry it. They do make an impact, but they do not carry it. Obviously Liverpool won like 7-0 at Rangers Stadium, so it obviously proved a point, didn't it? And I think the same will happen to Celtic. I'm going to put Celtic in last, and I'm going to put Lazio. I think I'm going to put them first. People like Ciro Immobile, Luis Alberto. Don't know why I said it like that, but I did. I think, did Renato Sanchez go to? Yeah, Renato Sanchez. I think he's gone to Lazio. I think that is who it is. Yeah, it is. I'm surprised that he's actually gone there, but we'll see how he does. I'm going to Lazio first. Second, you know what? I'm going to go finals. Finals were brilliant last season. They're right back to Truba is a brilliant player as well. But on the all, they've got a great team. They've got a great fan base, haven't they? I'm going to Lazio first, Feyenoord second, Atletico Madrid third, and fourth Celtic. Well, interesting. Group F, the group of death. AC Milan, Newcastle, Dortmund, and PSG. What a group! What a group this is! Absolutely unbelievable. It's going to be so hard to predict. Like, you've got the champions of France. We've got Germany, obviously Dortmund nearly won the title, Newcastle are up and coming really hard, and AC Milan, who obviously have a brilliant team. Now Tonali obviously has left AC Milan for Newcastle, so there's going to be a bit of a reunion there. It's just so hard to predict. I'm gonna say topping the group, I've got a feeling AC Milan. I really think AC Milan can do something. I think they've really got the possibilities. They've got a great squad, despite losing players like obviously Tonali. I think they can still do it. I'm gonna say AC Milan top, right? In second place, now this is the big one. PSG are probably the favourites. But do I go PSG? There's PSG, Dortmund, Newcastle. Oh my god. You know what? I'm going to go Borussia Dortmund. I'm going to take Borussia Dortmund. They have a great team. And I know they've lost players like Guerrero, they've lost Sabitzer. No, they brought in Sabitzer, sorry, what am I on about? Brought in Sabitzer. but I think they will make it through. And in third place, I'm going to take Newcastle, Europa League football, and in last PSG. That is crazy. What a group that is for PSG to come last. But that's my predictions. I personally think these last two groups are quite straightforward. You've got Man City, Leipzig, Young Boys, and Red Star Belgrade. I think this is just simple. Man City are unstoppable. They are unstoppable. We saw last season Man City beat Leipzig like 7-1 or something. Haaland scored 5 goals. It was a mass murder basically, wasn't it? I think similar could happen again. Man City tops this group easily. If they don't, then it's just not good enough. And still, Leipzig come second. Young Boys and Red Star, they're just not good enough for the Champions League, really, are they? I just don't think they've got the quality. If I was to pick one to go through out of the bottom two to the Europa League, I would say Red Star Belgrade probably. I'm acting as if I know anything about both clubs. I know nothing. I know really nothing. I'm not gonna lie. One's from Sweden. No, one's from Switzerland. One's from like Serbia or something. So yeah, I'll take Red Star Belgrade for a third, and Young Boys, you're coming in fourth. Alright, the final group: Porto, Barcelona, Antwerp, and Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine. I think Barcelona got to top this group, haven't they? If they don't, that's really embarrassing. First of all, if they don't make it out, that'll be 3 in a row. That'll be extremely embarrassing, wouldn't it? That'll be horrific. So I'm going to say the top of the group. I believe in Barcelona. I don't think they're going to screw it up once again. They're not going to become bottle drops of the Champions League. Now, second place, people want to say Porto. People are just going to say Porto, right? I believe in Shakhtar Donetsk. Antwerp, not so much, but Shakhtar Donetsk, I believe in. Right? Trubin, their goalkeeper, is an absolute beast. He's brilliant keeper. They have got some other players, obviously. The team's pretty good. Obviously, they're going through a rough patch. I think they're going to play at Hamburg Stadium in Germany because obviously the situation in Ukraine isn't great right now for them. But they're still in the Champions League. They're still going to be playing in Hamburg, obviously in Germany. It's a great stadium, to be fair. So fair play to them for getting that down. Also, Antwerp is the first time in the competition. I think they're going to come last. But the thing is, I think second place in this group is going to be Shakhtar Donetsk. I've got a feeling they're going to bring some joy to Ukraine with the situation at the moment. They're going to bring some joy, and they're going to come second in this group with Porto coming third. I think Porto could do well in the Europa League, to be fair. I know they've lost Otavio to Al Nassr, so that's a very big myth because he's a quality player. He is very quality. But also they've got other players: Taremi, Pepe, obviously absolute legend. Diego Costa has somehow stayed at Porto. But despite that, still third in the group. That is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed. I feel out of breath. I don't know why. I've been talking a bit fast, but you know, it is what it is. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.